Hi everyone, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back today with the finale of the first season of Netflix's live action Avatar. This one is titled Legends, Episode 8. Now, Mike was not with us last time, but he did watch that episode, so he kind of has an idea of what's going on, just like we do. Now, I do wonder in which direction they're going to change this finale, in which ways. We do have a lot of things to cover in one episode, I think.
God, I just hope he waterbends.
Well, I was going to say, can we vote on it? Because I'm actually on Camp Mikey. I don't think he is. I don't think they have.
No, they have to by the end of the episode. By the end of the episode.
Then this episode.
Avatar mode, he will not bend water this season, I think.
I'm on. I'll stay.
Sure. You know what? I'm with Camp Mikey.
No, I'm gonna be solo.
I just, if they do, I think it's going to hurt the episode.
We'll find out.
We will.
And there's only one way for us to find out, and that's for us to keep watching. So thank you for joining us for the finale of Avatar. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Sokka? Okay.
Starboard side. Hey, contain the soldiers at the front.
Did Appa pick up one? That's Sokka the best.
Is he just gonna jump off the head and take over the ship?
Yeah.
Sokka like a badass right now? What's going on?
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck?
Teehee.
That's pretty cool. Like a water spout. Regular human.
Stuck on the tail. That's so fun.
Plenty more to go.
Uh-oh.
99 more.
Wow.
Wow, that's even more than in the OG.
Yeah. Those catapults?
Walls
Yeah.
impenetrable and heavily guarded.
One way or another, this is where my journey ends.
Search the coastline for fissures. Signs of warm water outflows from the city. They could provide a pathway inside.
There, okay, that makes sense.
Ira knows how to siege a city.
Uncle, Blue 10 would have been proud
Oh.
to have you as his father.
Fuck, bro.
Look at his chest plate. Dragon of the West.
I love that reveal. Such a good reveal, too.
We could save your life out there.
Breath of Fire. Oh, man.
Where are you going?
To even the odds.
What does that mean?
Open a new front with one ship.
One ship, but not one vessel.
That's why they introduced it.
Woo. Nice. Giant water spouts. Woo.
That's pretty sick.
That was sick.
That was awesome.
This is about the survival of the waterbenders, and you need all the help you can get.
Hey.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
actually a
love
good touch, too.
Paku, what good is it relying on the past when it stops us from having a future? Get over yourself, you old fool, and let us get the job done. You have to stop being overprotective.
Yue, if anything should happen to me, you must take over. You are the future of the Northern Water Tribe.
We're getting big Blizzard cinematic energy right now.
A little bit. Wow, yeah.
The hair.
It's definitely UA.
Take care of her.
Making him too likable. He was a dick and
Yeah, I know. He's so likable. The cartoon, he was just a dick. Like, for no reason in the show. Just a dick.
Master Paku told us to report to you.
Paku sent you to me?
He told us to help you in any way we
Oh, I'll
can.
give her some respect.
If you spot any incoming fireballs, don't try to take them on yourself. Let me know.
Yes, Master Katara.
I'm not a...
Character development.
The waterbenders draw their strength from the moon. And on a night like tonight, their powers will be at their peak.
It's the ice moon, a rare cosmic event. The barriers between the physical and spirit worlds grow thin. on this night?
Nothing. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo about lion turtles and cosmic balance and push and pull.
And so the waterbenders believe. Their lives come from the spirit of the ocean, while their powers come from the spirit of the moon. These same spirits give up their immortality for one night every year to be among the waterbenders.
Oh, it's a dagger.
Zhao, you're not thinking of tampering with the spirit world, are you?
Aang,
Huh?
Hey, buddy.
my knife is near.
Oh, it's his knife. What?
Nice.
One created with materials from the spirit world.
You're going to kill the ocean and moon spirits?
I'm only gonna kill the moon.
Zhao
Christ.
cannot be allowed to meddle with the primal forces of nature. In doing so, he will throw the entire world out of balance.
Go, go, go.
Find Sokka.
You'll be safer there.
Momo!
Got the answer if he was okay.
Bro.
Sokka.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, where's Momo?
He better be okay.
Thank you.
Good job, Momo. You actually made yourself useful.
No!
What the fuck is going on?
You're making me cry over Momo. No!
He's
Why is he limp?
Why they do this?
Is he?
Alive. Barely.
okay.
She gonna show how to heal?
Oh my god.
Why do they do this?
To show the stakes are high.
Where are we?
It's the most sacred spot in the north.
It's pretty.
It's like a whole forest. They got hot springs.
Why do they have to use Momo?
I love that, but he's such a little hero.
He saved a life.
We know we can't die possibly, but it still broke our heart.
Momo! It's like, that was crazy, dude.
Dumb dummy, don't scare me like that.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was so cute. God.
Ruh-roh.
Dude.
Gee, that's super convenient.
Cups the floor is made out of ice.
General Iroh, either you help me find the spirits, or watch as I burn this whole place to the ground.
Avatar! There's nowhere left to run.
Go. Stop Zhao. I'll deal with him.
She's got confidence now.
I mean, she got the ice moon on her side.
She does. Big facts. Thank you for pointing that out. It's like, what?
Use your counter, dude.
Literal counter spell.
Ice whip.
Woo! Pretty cool.
That was sick.
You found the master, haven't you?
No.
I love that.
She beat him.
He's just getting angry.
Breath of fire.
Push and pull. Yin and yang.
Zhao! The power of the spirits is not to be trifled with.
Yep.
Whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold!
Yes. Good.
Iris got that dog in it. Come on.
As a new Fire Lord, you can stand
New
by my
Fire
side.
Lord.
Your presence will lend legitimacy to my claim.
He got Admiral and became so fucking power hungry.
As long as he bows.
Before Zhao,
Where's the red light?
the Moon Slayer!
Thank you.
Oh no.
Hey, look, Blood Moon. Everything's a mountain.
No matter what you think, this isn't power.
No?
You want to rule the world, but if you do this, there won't be a world to rule.
Speak. Spit. Spit.
You don't matter anymore. Actually, I'm not sure you ever did.
You're right.
Shadow's a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Get the fish in the water.
Yikes.
What did you expect?
You ain't.
Sir? Oh my god. Jesus fuck.
This is sick.
Oh, it goes down for invading. Whoa.
God,
Yeah,
it's such a cool design.
Oh.
Oh my god. So I don't need no bending to kick your ass.
Who ever was a bender? Savage. No.
Not his son.
No! We'll cover your retreat.
Why are they making him likable? They're not supposed to. Supposed to be the dick fiance.
I mean, I prefer him not being a dick.
Yeah.
Because he was literally just a douche in the show for no reason.
Now he's about to have an.
This is way better. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Woo! Ah, bending. Woo! Yeah, get him, Ira. Get him.
Murder him, come on.
No, yeah, just fuck everybody up, Ira. Time to go rogue.
It's not done.
He's communing with the ocean.
He's becoming the ocean. You don't need to waterbend if you're the ocean.
Wah.
Hey!
There it is.
We've got to reach him.
No. You don't understand. There is no Aang anymore.
Zuko!
Yeah!
Hey!
That is wrath.
Got a middle line.
Let me go. He's a small man who's going to meet a small end. Dow!
Woo!
You ruined everything. The Avatar was mine. My mission was... Your mission was a sham.
Bro, just kill him. Just start punching.
Yeah.
Just start punching.
I was playing.
And just don't stop. Why are you letting him talk?
I was just using you as motivation for your sister.
Please hit him.
You were the fire in which her iron was forged.
Ooh. Just gonna walk away?
I don't think he's gonna be able to. Fire what? Woo!
I was like, man, I wanted to do that this whole time. He's on fire in the water. Goddamn, Iroh.
That's still they're going. Wow.
Yikes, dude. They don't even realize they're fighting in the ocean. On boats. Yeah, baby.
Smash.
Start chopping ships in half. Woo. Yeah.
That was sick.
It's literally Godzilla. Jesus.
Smash. Smash. Shockwave. Yeah.
Oh, tsunami action. Ooh, my god.
Wow. The blue without any other colors is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Aang! It's over!
All that's left is a vengeful spirit who will roam endlessly looking for its partner but will never find it.
Oh.
Like a plot line for Final Fantasy
There
X.
must be something we can do, some way to bring the moon back to life.
Oh. Time, buddy.
It is.
You better have a meme.
Poor guy. It's okay.
It's gonna be rough, buddy.
All of our girlfriends turned into the moon once, buddy.
Wait, she can waterbend?
Yeah, she was a waterbender. They said that.
They turned off waterbending, Mikey.
She's the moon spirit, bro.
Yeah, no, good call. Yeah. Huge loophole there.
No, she has the moon spirit.
Touched by the moon spirit.
Yeah.
She's part moon.
This isn't a sad thing.
You're not just the Avatar, you're my
is your world. This is your home. We are your family.
Poor guy.
This is better than Tusk.
The moon's back.
I know you think you don't belong in this world. But you were never meant to die 100 years ago. I need you.
Fuck that Momo and Appa need you. In Avatar mode still?
Oh, damn, dude.
Han.
My daughter always made her own choices. And that was not something you or anyone could have stopped. Sokka, in a moment when she must have been scared, you made sure she wasn't alone. You don't have to be a warrior to be a hero.
No.
Do you remember how I told you water is the element of change? I'd forgotten what that truly meant. You know, there's a whole new generation of waterbenders who'll need training. We could use your help.
He's a master.
But Aang still has a journey to complete. And so do I. After all, the Avatar still has to learn waterbending.
Yeah.
In case he couldn't have asked for a better master.
So Katara's just top tier already.
This always happens at the end of the season.
Water from our oasis.
Enjoy this moon water.
I'm tired.
No.
Then you should rest.
Iris happy about that.
Man needs his rest.
He's doing it for like 5 years straight, 3 years straight. However long.
His rage is starting to burn out.
Especially after finding out that Zula's being shaped as a new heir. Damn.
The castle's broken.
This is war. There's going to be losses. There's going to be pain. None of that is your fault.
I think I understand something Gyatso was trying to tell me. He told me, let go of the past, or I'll never have a future.
Conquering the North was always an unlikely proposition.
Still like 200 ships there.
Why attack the North at all?
The North was never the true target. For the first time in a century, Omashu is ours.
But was the Fire Lord aware Prince Zuko was among the forces at Agna Kella? The loss of life among our troops was substantial.
Zuko is strong, he'll survive. Not.
Look at him care.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice the weak.
Yeah, he's totally caring.
To keep yourself strong.
So, what's next?
There's the comment.
When?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Chosen's comment. Look, it's on fire. Do you need any more subtext?
I was joking because never mind. I feel like Mike is ready to go on
So,
something.
Mike, what are you going to start with?
I think it was something like you didn't like it.
We were robbed.
Of
Number
what?
one, I hated the Azula ending. That was terrible.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Why'd you hate it?
It just
Why'd you hate it?
there was no emotion. It didn't feel like a penultimate moment. It didn't feel like anything. I mean, if I could be wrong about the exact details, but I remember like the Omashu, like when it fell to the Fire Nation, like Boomy kind of just like gave up. He didn't even fight because he knew that what was going to happen. Like fast forward a little bit, so I hated that. I hated the ending because we didn't get the Zuko kidnaps Aang and goes into an ice cave scene.
Yeah, that never
We didn't get
happened.
any of that. You were right. Aang did not waterbend. What?
That's fine.
I just, dude, because otherwise there just wasn't time. There was not time. I liked some things.
I
They did
really
a lot.
enjoyed
the battle was really good.
Dialogue was great.
And the fighting was great. I don't understand how Katara is like a master, air quotes.
That's normal.
That guy does say something very similar to that to her.
In the show, show, when she leaves, she's a master by him.
But he says that to her.
Yes.
But like,
Well, it's implied that he when he tells the recruits to go follow Katara, it's like go follow Master Katara.
Yeah,
that's how she finds out that
Okay.
Baku says it.
The one thing I was missing between their interaction was him realizing that he is who Katara's grandmother is.
Gran.
And the Gran is, because Gran and him had like a thing in the
My muse, my flame.
Which is part of the entire thing. Is that means Gran knows the customs of the North, and that he wouldn't have trained her anyway if he sent her there.
And it's also kind of hinted that that's like what gives the initial like kernel of respect that like blossoms into a flower.
Yeah.
But it's also the fact that, Gran thought Katara would be good enough by the time she gets to the North Pole to be like, F you to him.
Yeah.
And had the faith in him. And this, she just kind of gives her the scroll and she goes to North, and then she convinces him. Which I thought was a nice touch, that all the women should be able to fight too.
I really like that too. That was good.
If you're down to it, you're going to have them fight no matter what anyway. So like, you might as well allow them to fight from the start.
Because that didn't happen, right?
No, especially because they were waterbending. A lot of them were, waterbending for a very long time. So you can imagine they have a lot of skills in these situations. Especially more so than initiates / trainees who haven't even finished training yet. So I liked how they added that. The entire fight and design and CGI and everything was beautiful. Great. This entire time, you guys done?
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I don't know.
This entire time, the CGI, everything designed, the fights, everything was beautiful. It wasn't no complaints from me there.
It was a lot bigger scale.
It was.
Didn't it feel bigger scale?
It felt bigger scale.
Like in the TV show, I feel like it's like one wall, whereas this is like a big fortress wall, right? It definitely felt bigger on scale. However, the firebenders, no lizards. Where are my lizards at? The lizard mounts.
Too cold for lizards.
No, they have the tanks. Where are the tanks?
I like how you're right.
They're not tanks on the first in season 1.
I think season 2.
Are you sure?
Well, they talked about
lizards.
They talked about tanks in Zuko's war meeting, so they definitely had.
That's what I thought Zhao was gonna. I didn't like that either. The airship thing.
Well, we'll get to that, but we'll talk.
Sorry,
no problem.
Okay.
So the fight was nice. I actually liked that. I don't remember his name. The fiance Han. I liked him in this. Him going out like a G was awesome. The fight
great.
That was great.
They made his character more meaningful, other than just being an asshole.
They put a lot of weight in this show. Seeing loss of life in Avatar, especially caused by elemental damage, is pretty crazy. And just seeing what we know, Han going out like that, in the sense of him fighting multiple soldiers, including Benders, is incredible feat of strength for a non-Bender to do. So it's nice to see him pull that weight. It's cool to see Sokka have his moment too, with the entire beginning of the episode with the airships.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was great.
I like that.
They kind of relegated him to Princess Yui duty.
You're forgetting a hero though.
Iroh? Momo. Oh my god.
Yeah, come on.
Do that to Momo. That was such a heartbreaking scene just to introduce the water. Why'd you? Well, please don't.
But you know what? I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I felt no type of way about. I was like that was cool. I guess. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I had no problem with that.
It was
Well, I like that they incorporated Appa at the beginning and they gave Momo his moment.
Hero moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cute. Whatever.
Helped build the bond between Momo and Sokka.
It didn't ruin anything for me. Yeah, facts. It definitely did because there has not been a lot of bonding there.
The one thing, the Princess Yui, becoming the moon, interest was,
I didn't know if they were going to do it. That's why I was looking funny at one point because I was like, are they not doing the fish thing?
They have to. What do you mean? The fox threw us off.
Yeah. That threw me off.
That felt weird that they had to add the fox and, the interaction with her as a fox from the Spirits episode to make them have a connection so that they can prove that a reason why that she likes Sokka. I don't think that was necessary in sense there. It doesn't take anything away. It doesn't add anything to it. It just, it's like
Fair.
it's like she's a fox spirit
Fair.
too.
It didn't. Ultimately, it didn't take away anything. Exactly. Whatever. They didn't do anything for me. But sure, fair.
The entire Admiral Zhao versus Zuko fight was turned from an Agni Kai into a fight there where he basically doesn't kill Zuko. I mean, he doesn't kill Zhao, but Iroh kills Zhao. And
kills.
That's a little retcon because obviously in the show, the water spirit, the ocean spirit kills Zhao.
Yes, correct.
So that feels like they're trying to set up Zuko to have a little bit more of like, a reason or a hatred towards other firebenders, which is weird to me in the sense, because technically the moon spirit was, I'm sorry, the ocean spirit was angry that the moon spirit was killed, so it kills Zhao for retribution. That's, the fury and rage.
Yeah.
And this, it just feels like it kind of ignored him, the direct cause of the killing, and then went after the army to fight that, which was
didn't bother me at all. I kind of preferred that it was Zuko / Iroh instead. Honestly, it felt more. I actually think that's better than just like really quick, like splash dead.
Well, that's they had to reveal
or
that.
Defeated. Rather.
It feels like they used that as a way to say, "Hey, Zuko, Azula is the one that's actually being trained now."
Well, you have to remember they didn't do the Zuko fighting Aang, capturing Aang thing, so they had to like give him something. So they were like, let him fight Zhao instead. So I'm okay with that, I guess.
Same way they used the fight to show that Katara is with a Ice Moon equal to or on par or better than Zuko.
It seemed like equal to, because neither of them seem to really be losing / winning.
Yeah.
Right.
And, Katara, is obviously training and advancing. And it was nice to see her get some good hits in on Zuko. Freezing was cool. And then, obviously, they didn't show the scene where Zuko was frozen after swimming and using the breath of fire to heat himself up. So they showed him use that to escape the ice, which was a little bit different.
Totally fine.
Which is fine. Those are just little differences.
This is why last episode I was saying like I wanted to hold off on commenting on a lot of stuff to see how they wrapped it up. I mean, overall, all the important stuff.
The one thing you
happens.
Hated, the balloons.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't. It's one of those things. They added it in. They didn't need to do that.
I agree.
How did they get there in the animated series?
I'm pretty sure they just, because you have to remember the assault in the animated series is in the city, like fully. So I think they just make their way there. I think
they're winning and they make their way to the spirit.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think they do any tricky.
There's no clandestine.
No, exactly. Which it feels a little bit cheap to do that, I guess, because it's a plot device. It's a plot device to directly teleport them to exactly what they need to do.
It was simply, you're fair enough. So whatever. I don't know. I just
have a reason to pull Aang off the front line. Otherwise, if everything was going too well, it almost felt like the waterbenders would have held somewhat if they didn't.
They were holding.
Well, the moon dying is what.
Yeah,
but same in the show. The same in the show.
But they're more in the city in the show.
But the Avatar still saved.
Well, but in this, they don't get into the city until the moon spirit is killed. Because then
yes, fair. Yeah. Well, that I appreciated more because like they're still at least able to hold their own. I mean,
exactly.
It's day one of the siege, so I don't know how long they would have lasted. But
there's a lot of boats, It almost, in my opinion, if they sent just like another fleet up there, they probably would have taken the north.
I think it was more of an attrition thing. But
when Avatar leaves, you just go.
I don't know.
Now, moving on to the second season, it seems like they're going to be off-screen teaching Aang how to waterbend.
I got that vibe.
Which isn't too much of an issue at this point because they're obviously just focusing forefront of this season was Aang struggling to come to terms with that. It's 100, like they said, he has to let go of the past. It's been 100 years. There's nothing he could have done to save anybody. He would have died too. And he needs to do things his own way and find his own way to do it because that's how all the other avatars do it.
I agree. Plus, So
waterbending's fine.
It's not like at the end of season 1 he's a master at waterbending.
Yeah. No, he uses it in some moments. There's, there was the small moments that we missed that they always reference in passing, like, the spirits and the, fish and, pirates and this and that, where like they're talking about reports, like the side characters or Zhao or say like, we heard reports of a pirate and this and that.
Oh,
yeah. They skipped the entire, earthbending prison where they meet the boy who's the earthbender who like gets arrested for earthbending. Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
So they are removing some things, which I imagine next book they might add them in.
It's a lot of fluff.
It's fluff, but these are also characters that do return in the series for, like
sure.
For the final battle and stuff like that.
Okay, if they left out like Jet.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, Jet was at least, in there.
They might be very clear if Jet dies in this one. I enjoyed a lot of things. I will say the strongest points for me for this season were the actors themselves, especially Sokka, Iroh, and Zuko were my 3 favorite actors. I will say the set design, costume design, and CGI was acceptable at some points to above, pretty awesome at other points. Like sometimes I thought the bending looked a little bit but then other times I thought it looked amazing. So it was scene dependent for me, but that's also because I had to get used to how they were doing some of the designs for the bending. Like airbending at first I wasn't 100 completely sold on, but like earthbending I thought was the best bending, and firebending was cool. Waterbending feels still, I guess, a little bit, which makes sense, weightless in the sense of how they're doing it, with how they're like, because it feels like, you know, they could whip you and you could either be out or fly backwards so far with how they showed how they used the water bending.
Well, I think the only issue with the water bending for me was the sound effects.
Yeah.
Like straight up. That was it. That was it. And actually at the beginning of this episode, they had like a whip sound effect and sometimes, but like maybe they did that initially because a lot of the earlier scenes with Katara when she does it is like someone dumping out a bucket.
Literally.
And I'm like, what was that?
And maybe we're not fully sold on Azula yet because she hasn't had her mental breakdown or anything yet.
No, it's just the casting.
Well,
dude.
we don't know.
Sorry,
She might have.
I don't think the casting's that bad, but like in that particular end scene, like I don't have a problem with Azula leading the army, but just like that, what's next line? Like there was no energy behind it. There was no like. I didn't feel it.
She doesn't have the frantic, chaotic energy that Azula has.
But it's the funny.
I just don't think she's comfortable.
Okay, she has all those soldiers there, right? And Azula is like has a scary demeanor, and it has the power to back it up.
Right.
I only know she has the power to back it up. She, however, does not scare me at all.
Right.
Like she's not an imposing character.
No.
You know,
she's a mental breakdown between now and the next season.
No.
When
we initially see her, she has that like you could tell she's evil, like tone and energy in her delivery and how she talks to people. She don't have that.
She doesn't have the rage.
That's just it's not a slight to her. And I'm just saying, like
I'm not feeling. I don't think
not at all.
I don't think she's had enough screen time to feel comfortable in the role and like rock into it. Because like the only person off the rip that I felt had matched the energy was Sokka.
Yeah,
and everyone else
is it.
Everyone else needed an episode or two.
I
didn't like him first
like
episode.
4 or 5. It was like
I loved him.
Great. He absolutely so good.
Off the rip, it was
and
rough.
Zuko, so good.
That's what I think. I think Azula season 2 will be good, but as of right now, I did not.
Sure,
like
I
just
agree.
because it wasn't.
That's fair.
It didn't feel final for me.
I agree.
Now I don't have much else in terms of my opinions. The one thing that I'm looking forward to next season is the appearance of a certain earthbending master, because of how much they show, like, you know, how much they showed us how they do earthbending. I can't wait to see how that earthbending master's style is shown in the series, especially because it's so unique.
I mean, I've said that since episode 1. I'm right.
That's going to be a huge casting thing.
Yeah,
a huge casting.
Yeah, is that's going to be a, you know,
because that's either a total like out of the park home run or just not good. Yeah,
that's a huge personality on that character that, you know, we're looking forward to.
But it's like so particular. So
I'm saying, you know, that's a whole huge thing. And then, you know, I'm also looking forward to just next season seeing what they do, because, you know, like I said, they have been mix mashing some episodes from seasons together and whatnot. This one was, you know, interesting because they completely abandoned the entire concept of Aang going to the spirit realm to find the moon spirit and the earth, you know, the moon and ocean spirit. He has to talk. That's how he talks to Ko for the first time, is by going there to talk to this. So they're doing their own things in certain ways. And
it didn't fall flat or anything.
No,
like
it was okay.
It totally did it fine. I mean, yeah, I think I question a couple of the changes because I feel like it was the same result. So why change it? But I mean,
and other changes that, you know, I didn't mind in terms.
We know you didn't like all the changes.
There's some changes. Well, I mean,
like the airship thing. Like, I'm not gonna go online and be like, I can't believe they did this. But I don't know. I just felt like.
You should.
What was the
You should. Go on Yahoo Answers right now.
I need to be heard.
Now, I am very excited for just a lot of moments in this series to be shown, because there are a lot of iconic moments in season 2, season 3, and iconic episodes. So it's very important how they handle some of these ones.
Yeah.
And, you know, moving forward,
Bossing Say is
that's going to be a great one. You know, there's going to be a lot of great ones. And I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. Because I wonder if they're going to be doing the bending teaching off screen, because that wouldn't work potentially, because Aang would have to. You can't, if they do that Aang wouldn't learn firebending because it wouldn't be off screen.
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think that's a fair assumption to say that all of it will be. Like, I'm sure.
We haven't seen waterbending, so I assume that he's gonna be a master.
Well, that's not a fair assumption. I'm sure the start of season 2, he will have maybe the basics covered, right? Like that way, they're just skipping over because
isn't it
doesn't end.
Isn't the hard part of the bending is getting into the initial like.
Yes, actually being able to do.
So I feel like they can't gloss over that. They have to start with that.
Well,
they can gloss over the middle part of like him getting his power up before he masters it, but like you can't gloss over the learning part. That's the hardest part. That's like that's the character development.
I mean, who knows? They might do none of it off screen. They just kind of alluded to it slightly, but that's still an assumption. So,
only way to find out.
Yeah, that's for us to wait for the next season to drop. So thank you for joining us. We are the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And if you do enjoy our content, make sure to check out our Patreon, which features full lengths for this one and many others. Thank you for finishing Avatar with us, for joining us for our discussions and our reactions. If you did enjoy it, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you liked and didn't like about the entire Netflix, what you would have changed, what you wouldn't have changed. And we'll see you next time.
That's a long comment.
Toodaloo.
Bye.